Good work. Today's week's parsha is Parshas Noach. Noach is tzaddik b'chol daraisa. He was the most pious man of all the generations, or his generation. It's a machlokes. He was a good man. In a time that there were no good men. And that's what I want to talk about. The people in his door wanted a wage of war against God. How stupid is that? I mean, God makes everything. You're going to wage war. Says the Midrash Rabbah, even they shot arrows in the air and they came back with bloody points. There was a nace that Hashem made to give him and believe an idea that, oh, they wounded God. So they decide, we are going to build a tower. The Tower of Babylon. So, this is an interesting concept. They knew how to build. They had tools, they had stones. They got to build a tower. And what was Hashem's answer? Hashem says, you know what? I'm going to really mess with these people's minds. I can make them forget how to build towers. I can make the ground sing. No, I'm going to change their language. Each of them is going to talk a different language. You do that. Kind of. And, lo and behold, pass me the brick. Wat zeg je? Gay in the red. Nee, dankjewel, ik heb net gegeten. You know, I mean, it is it's hard to if you all speak different languages, and you know, it's not an easy thing, and of course the project halted with that. What's really going on? Hey, why is the Torah mentioning as a silly bunch of people who are waging a war against God? Let's just think about that. You know, whenever something is in the Torah, for sure the first time, since the Torah is the blueprint of the world, which you mentioned before, it is a blueprint for waging wars against God. But what is it that they did? What is it that they wanted to accomplish? Let's say they built this tower, and they built it 1,000 feet, 10,000 feet. But silliness. What is it that they wanted? Having to discuss this with my Rav, he did a little bit of a paradigm shift. You forget about the tower, whatever that was. He says that what really happened? Why did Hashem make them each speak a different language, and no longer, and instead of just forgetting something en masse? And the word is the en masse, the mass. He says, you know, it is hella clear. When I go to a rabbinical convention, we're discussing an item. Every rabbi thinks, listen, this one, that one. You know what? Nobody comes up with an original thought. Yet each of them on their own are Talmidei Chachamim, and each on their own could come up with this thought. At the same time, you have a guy like Hitler, good narrator, orator, he knows how to speak. He gets people to do things they would never do in their life if they were on their own. You have dogs. One dog by himself is not such a big deal. You have a pack of dogs in South America. They have it even in baseball or something. We have it. Now what happens? All dogs run after one dog. One dog barks. All dogs start biting. Why are you barking? I don't know. He barks. He barks. He barks. He barks. He's the rabbi. Why did you come up with this one? I don't know. What group is it? And everything evolves around this group. One of the Hasidic masters comes up with a beautiful parable. He says, Take a stick, take a match, a stick, and break it with your hand. No problem. Beautiful. Take 2 sticks. A little harder, break them. Take a bunch of sticks, break them. Are the sticks stronger? No. But the power of the group, of the kvutzah, that's what makes it stronger. Which can be good. They say of the Lakewood of Rosh Yeshiva, of Aaron Kotler Zatzal, in the war, in the Second World War, he was going to go to the Jewish agency in Manhattan, because they did not want to save the Jews of Germany. He was going to take a rock and put it in their window. So the whole yeshiva says, we want to come, we want to come. He says, no. They don't need 1,000 rocks. They need 1 rock in their window. But we want to come. He says, no. Not because I am Aaron Kotler and I don't deserve Rabbi Kotler and I don't deserve my yeshiva to come with me, but because it changes the mahus. I stand there, I throw the rock, the police comes, I yell and scream, I'm Rabbi Kotler, and I'm doing this because the Jewish agency, the Zionist agency, is not protecting the Jews of Germany, of Europe. I make power. I come with the whole group. The Jews are rioting. So the same way that the group is good, so the group will be bad. For example, if 10 men daven, that tefillah, the mere fact that we have 10 people, mispalel HaKadosh Baruch Hu, it opens the gates of Shamayim. So 10 guys who are dysfunctional and ADD and because you can read are davening. Just a mere fact, we are a kvutzah, we are ishachat ka'anachat, we're all together davening. That gives the koach of the tefillah, the koach of religion, of the prayer, to the magnitude that Hashem is forced, kiviyachol, forced. Hashem is speaking about. To listen. Yet, a yochid, a singular person, for him to hear Hashem listen to his prayer, he has to work. He wants to open even that gate a little bit, you got to dive in higher. He has to be lishma. He has to have kavanah. He has to do a lot of extra effort to have his teva service. So, one of the Gedolei Hador in Israel was actually very worried. Last year there was a group of women who had a group for Limudei Torah. And he was very worried. And he said, well, unless even a woman, or even a woman who is not part of the group is overseeing the group, I'm against it. I'm abolishing the group. Because the koach, the strength of a group, can be good or can be bad. Another example, in my neighborhood there's a group of, not my neighborhood, a few neighborhoods, a group of single women, divorced women. They have a kvutzah, they have camping, they have hotels, they have all these parties, and you know what? It's comfortable. It's great. It's very nice. The other many of these women will never get married. Because they have that group. The moment they get married, they've got to get out of the group. So you see, the group can be good, can be positive, the group can be bad. That's where the chips fall. And that's what we learned from this week's parshat. The Bible part, Hashem separated every yochid in a different language. You on your own now, pal. On my own. What am I, stupid? I'm going to fight God? That's why he changed Lashon. I would like to close with 4 nissiem, which were in the basement, who were in the teva. There were 4 nissiem happening in the teva, and I would just like to go over them. One was the nace of that the animals all lived together without attacking each other. Basically, that's what happens in the time of the Moshiach. That the lion will lay next to the lamb. Explosion, noach didn't feed the lion on time, he got nipped at, but that baby was a love bite. But Lamaise, all the animals were together, nobody was eating each other. The second was that there was light, and there was a big machlokas, if it was from the window, or from a diamond. It was in the window, it was a little schwer, because it says also that Hashem shut down the ma'oros. He shut down the sun and the moon. Wait one moment, if there is no moon and no sun, there is no light, so why a window? On the other hand, we know there was a window because the birdie came in through the window. That's 2. Second thing, reach ra, bad smell. That even though there were 3 floors, if you have all the manure of all the animals in the world, that must be one interesting smell. And it didn't. Third one was that that Noach was able to do this. Can you imagine feeding an elephant? That's a day job. Can you imagine feeding 2 elephants? That's 2 day job. Can you imagine feeding all the different animals from giraffe to llamas? But he was able to do it. Hashem gave him the koyach and also the amount of food. They took food, but Lamaisik, imagine 7 cows, 7 males, 7 females, 14. 7 goats, 14 goats. All the kosher animals were 7. The trade were 2. The type of fruits. Some animals eat only fish. Or crocodile, what is he doing? And yeah, that was the second maze. That was the same maze as there was in the midbar. Man tasted like anything. This was bigger. So it's bigger. These were animals who only eat a certain food, and this was the mohus, this was the food, the essence of where they needed. Those were 3. One missing. Well, you're going to have to leave that for homework. Any questions you have, you can write to Rabbi David V, at AOL.com, and maybe we'll put another recording, or I answer them in the next week's session. Have a wonderful, marvelous week. Kol Tov, may Hashem be with you on all your endeavors, and may Hashem send us Moshiach in our name, Yameinu, in our days, and may He speed up the binyan Beit Hamikdash.